Last time on Dragon Ball New Age, Rigor revealed he has been using his own Super Saiyan 4 power all along, though he's evolved the form to such a state he no longer has need for its physical transformation. But as our heroes pushed him to his limits, he had no choice but to unleash his true power, Super Saiyan 5. Not only that, but he seems to have been completely restored with no fatigue at all. As he is now, he could have easily taken on Omega Shenron. Maybe even Lord Beerus himself. With his prey right where he wants him, Rigor vows neither will leave alive. I wonder, which of your friends will I kill first? Run! Albeit close, the Z Fighters evade the attack by taking to the air. Our hero is relieved to see they're okay. When Vegeta calls for him to look, Rigor is gone. Piccolo knows something isn't right. If he intended to destroy them with that blast, they never could have dodged it. Oob asks where they think he went. Ooh! No! We have a winner! Snapping his neck, Oob falls lifeless. Rigor sadistically holds him in the air, tauntingly apologizing. That was meant to kill him. Yet he clings to life. A mistake he intends to correct. The villain acts too fast for our heroes to react and vaporizes Oob. Looking at the others, he questions who's next, causing Goten to rush him, planting his fist directly into his face. It has no effect. While his father screams for him to get away. He too falls to the fiend with little effort. Goku hollers out, cursing the Saiyan. Replying, Rigor asks if he really wants to play that bad, as he still has a lot of trash to clear out of the way. Angering our hero even further. But surprisingly, Vegeta approaches to be the voice of reason, urging him to calm himself. He then states they cannot beat him as they are. They need a plan, fast. Goku thinks maybe since he's gotten so much stronger, they can do the ritual to become a Super Saiyan God, as this story only takes the accounts of Battle of Gods into consideration given when it was written. But Vegeta doubts they'll have enough time to get all the needed Saiyans together, let alone perform the ritual itself, causing his rival to remember they need 5 people for it. Overhearing, Rigor's confused by what this Super Saiyan God thing is. Regardless, nothing they do will matter anyway, but we can't help but be curious what they're yammering on about. And surprisingly, as much as he hates to admit it's come to this, Vegeta believes their only option at this point is fusion, getting Goku excited, thinking that'll surely work. Also getting Rigor's attention, asking if they mean the technique of the Metamors. To the unfortunate shock of the prince, as he believes surely his brother was unaware of such an ability. He remembers back to a warrior he encountered after leaving planet Yelna. He used that technique, though he was able to beat him using only 30% of his power. But he knows better than to chance it in this particular situation. He calls out he's aware of the weakness of that technique and won't allow them to buy the necessary time, warning they prepare themselves. Prompting Gohan to power up and shout for both of them to run and fuse. Rigor looks his direction, mocking if he's going to stop him. No, he just wants to stall him. Goku barks for his rival to follow. They need to put some distance between themselves and their adversary while he's distracted. The smoke clears to reveal a predictably unaffected Rigor. He calls this attack admirable, but frustrating. Getting his mindset back to why he came here in the first place. He won't allow any more meddling from Vegeta's friends. Though this doesn't mean they're out of the woods. He plans to deal with them all slowly after he kills his brother. Sensing the key of their allies fade away, Vegeta shouts this as far as they can go. There's no time left. As the pair land, Goku can only hope Gohan and the others found a way to survive. Screaming out, Rigor beckons if they really think they can outdistance him. He will never let them fuse. But ready to go. There you are! No, you don't! Well now, that was anticlimactic. To his disapproval, our heroes managed to pull off the fusion just in time, ushering Gogeta to the battle. Not saying a word, the fused fighter takes to the air to meet eyes with his enemy. But will a fused Super Saiyan 4 really be able to stand toe-to-toe against a Super Saiyan 5? Still fleeing the battlefield, Sapari feels it would be best if she goes just a little bit further. There's still a chance she could get dragged into the crossfire. Her scouter is telling her that the weaker of the two powers are gone, and the three others have almost vanished. Her husband's mowing through them even faster than she thought. As her talking is interjected upon by a loud beeping. While Vegeta and that other guy's energy have disappeared, there's a new one. But it's at an impossible level, Class Z+. Nobody on this backwater planet could generate such a rating. Only Rigor himself has ever produced one so high. And that's merely what the scouter's detecting. It's still entirely possible that this is just for starters, and the new fighter is disguising what he's truly capable of. She decides to double back and face the hazards that come with it head on, knowing she has to see it for herself. A bead of sweat runs down Rigor's face. He confesses this is quite impressive. Even as a simple Super Saiyan 4, their fusion has yielded immense benefits. In his weakened state, this newfound power eclipses his own by a significant margin. Such might not have been the case had he been completely healthy when he himself changed. But any which way, this will not affect the outcome of the battle. Delivering the back of his hand to Rigor's face, he suggests the Saiyans shut his mouth. Gogeta may only have 10 minutes, but he's going to utilize every second to make him pay for the people he's hurt, for the people of West City. For Ooh! And for Goten! The tide shifting, Rigor's face tells all we need to know about the situation, or so it would appear. The fused warrior inquires if he'd like it to be spelled out for him. He can't win now, but the villain's previously disgruntled face turns into a smile, asking what this is all about. Rigor vows in 5 minutes he will erase Gogeta, though our hero doesn't seem at all deterred, merely scoffing. We'll see. Yes, we will. So strong and fast! I've never fought anyone of this power before! How invigorating! What's going on here? He's getting faster! Yeah! Deflecting the Kamehameha, Sapari calls her husband unbelievable. Or maybe she's even referring to Gogeta. And while the invader appears to be growing more and more weary of the battle, the Goku-Vegeta combination notes he's not only getting faster, but stronger too. Getting back on the offensive, Gogeta exclaims, "What a wallop!" in all of his unreal power. Now it's confirmed. He was not this strong when they started fighting, wondering what's going on. Though Elder Kai, still peering in from Otherworld, knew it would turn out this way. Goku and Vegeta allowed Rigor too much time, and his strength now exceeds even Gogeta. Kibito Kai states that can't be. Getting back to his feet, Rigor has to commend his opponent, even saying he's beyond impressed at his astounding power. But as he told him before, the Warrior of Earth's failure today was predetermined. There is no living being who can exceed his own strength. All this fusion has done is prolong his survival. Our hero calls these claims presumptuous. He doesn't know where this new surge of power came from, but he plans to fight until the very last punch. Amiss how he hasn't realized. Rigor informs, unlike other warriors, his own ki will continue to grow the longer he remains transformed. He'd roughly estimate that his strength has doubled since the fight began. But even if Gogeta could muster the power to defeat him, he doubts he has anywhere near the time to do so. With the battle coming to its apex, the two warriors find themselves at yet another defining moment. Will Rigor's belief turn out to be true, and the fused fighter's power has hit its limit? Or is this yet another instance of overconfidence we've seen before?